Hello, social work friends. Happy week 2 of Skills Lab. I just wanted to take a few moments to do a little reflecting back on our assignment from last week. Thank you to everyone for working through this uncomfortable feeling of having to record yourself and watch yourself back. Thank you to the few of you that had some technical difficulties uploading videos. I'm glad we were able to work through and figure that out. Just like I said during our Zoom meeting, Moodle's brand new to me, so I am also working through kind of figuring some of these different skills out that we need to use for Moodle. So a couple things I just want to highlight, and we will definitely talk more in our Zoom class this week. You all nailed the nonverbal part of active listening. I could see on all of your faces how focused you were on the people that you were talking to. And I think you all fell a little short of the verbal aspect of active listening. Also, I like to refer to it as reflecting back on what's being said. Now, with that being said, active listening is probably one of the hardest skills to master, right? Because it's hard to know when to reflect without feeling like you're interrupting. How much do you verbally say versus non-verbally say, right? How do you ask questions that encourages conversation versus treating it like an interview? And this is challenging. And this was your first time doing it all. So I want to highlight that I recognize the effort that was put in there. And I just want to emphasize that active listening is a skill that, as budding social workers, budding therapists, we are going to have to work together on mastering that skill. It is the foundation for all of the work that we do. You know, when I'm talking to friends and family in my life and they say, "What class are you teaching?" And I say, "Skills Lab." And they're like, "What is Skills Lab?" And I kind of describe it as AKA learning how to be a therapist. I identify myself as being a therapist, life coach, mental health counselor first, and professor second. And I think that's a really cool thing that I bring to the table, because I really want to teach you guys how to be awesome therapists, whether that's the area that you plan on going into down the road, or whether you're going to be doing more of the macro aspect of it. Sorry, my dog's drinking water in the background over here. That's what this class is all about. And so I totally understand that many of your other classes that you've been in were more academic based, or you learn an academic skill and you write about it. And this class is going to be more skills based, which is why I'm going to be asking for more of the videos instead of written feedback. You all were super reflective in your written words. I can see that's a strength for you. And I can see that this video recording is going to be a little bit different. You know, if we were running this class in person, we would be practicing this stuff together in person, face to face. So it's maybe a strength and a weakness of having this course be asynchronous and online. So I am going to be having us focus a bit more on active listening during our Zoom class this week. So for those of you who are on the fence about whether or not you can make it, if you are planning on attending any Zoom classes this semester, I would say please try to prioritize this week, because we're going to be talking again way more, and we're going to be practicing active listening. I may be asking some of you to do some role plays with me where you can be the client, I will be the therapist, and we can kind of switch those roles around. And you know, I want to say I adore you all so much, even though I've only met some of you just recently. And I'm going to be giving you some really strong feedback that's going to push you. I'm passionate about this work. I believe that all of you have these strengths within you that just need to be practiced a little bit more, right? That's how we get better at things. I tell my clients this all the time: just keep practicing, keep strengthening those muscles that you're not used to using. So I think that's all that I have to say for today. What I am going to do is I am going to share in another video with you that I'll post under this section of some active listening that I practice. You'll get to see one video where I do it on my 7-year-old son. I tried a video with my husband and for some reason the sound didn't work. So if I have time, I'm going to try to record that again. But if not, you can get a little taste of doing it with a 7-year-old, which could also be entertaining and learning at the same time. So thank you all. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out to me via email. You can always text me. I'm here for you and your learning. So I think that's all I have to say for this week. If I think of anything else, I'll share it during our Zoom session on Thursday. Thanks so much. Have a great day.